For the majority of his life, Ryan Mill has made a career by using his voice. He spent 15 years in radio before going into business for himself as a voiceover actor. The Cranberry resident has lent his voice to everything from international brands and television shows to banks and restaurants. In 2009, he was granted the opportunity of a lifetime when he was hired as the public address announcer for the Pittsburgh Penguins. In the 9 years since, he's become a part of each home game, his signature goal calls echoing around the arena.
Evgeny Malkin's parents come to the playoff games, and they always were being put on the Jumbotron. So I don't think I even did my Evgeny Malkin call that whole first season. I'm not sure how I did it. But it was in seeing his mother sitting there. And now normally they just are beaming, because whenever they're being shown, well, if they see themselves on the Jumbotron, they are just giddy. Mr. Malkin is a character. But they're so impassioned when they watch him score a goal. But I viewed it kind of in a backwards way. I thought, that's his mom. And what would his mom say if he was in trouble, if he had done something really bad? So the Evgeny Malkin call is Evgeny, like almost like she's wagging her finger, and then Malkin. That's kind of how that one came. It just kind of came out of nowhere. The Sidney Crosby was, my predecessor at the Penguins, his name was John Barbaro. And now John was, to this day, if you are a diehard Penguins fan, you know John Barbaro's Mario Lemieux, and he stretched out the last name of Lemieux. Well, in going through this process, he was the only public address announcer I ever knew that I knew his voice and his name. It was going to be an opportunity to actually work with him, and unfortunately, he was too ill to continue on. So, I didn't want to emulate him, because it wasn't my read, and that's his thing. So where he was extending the last name, I thought, I'll start doing the first name. Yeah, we'll flip it up a little bit.
Your final score, your Pittsburgh Penguins 6, New York Rangers 3.
This has been a Butler Eagle Report.